Australia is arguably the world's most successful representative democracy. Every Australian has the opportunity, indeed I would say the responsibility, to have their say on who represents them in this national institution that makes the law, and by extension they have their say on who forms executive government. And I welcome the fact, indeed I see it as a success of Australia's democracy, that we have 11 elected representatives in the parliament who are First Nations Australians. Those 11 members and senators, like all of us though, are elected to represent every member of our community, regardless of race. But importantly, they don't just advise, they have a voice in shaping laws for all Australians, Indigenous and non-Indigenous alike. And those of them who hold ministerial portfolios are given authority as members of Australia's executive government. Representative democracy is what actually delivers the outcome called for by so many, for Indigenous Australians to be at the table making decisions rather than just advising others on how they'd like decisions to be made. And the government has failed to explain how the voice will differ to existing bodies that advise the government and aim to facilitate better outcomes to improve the lives of Indigenous Australians. For example, the National Indigenous Australians Agency, which has over 1,400 staff, it's led by an Indigenous CEO, and in 2023-24 is overseeing a budget of $4.3 billion.